Hey everybody! I just got back from seeing Snake Eyes, a Star Wars story. And I am shocked at how bad the movie is. Truly, truly shocked. This is not hyperbole. If you're looking for anything remotely close to this, oh no, you're not going to get it. Let's get into this. I mean, I do want to get into spoilers because this movie is so bad that I got to go through it in detail to tell you what's going on here. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, I can't recommend you seeing it. Here's a non-spoiler portion. Don't see it. This is not a movie I'm going to buy at all. I mean, this thing, holy crap. This thing is so much better. I mean, you can take your mech suits and you can have Baroness being a Cobra Commander's brother any day over what I just saw. And this with Bruce Willis and The Rock, yeah, man. Woo! This is the worst G.I. Joe movie. Absolutely. All right, let's get into this plot as quickly as possible if I can. All right, so the movie starts off with Snake Eyes as a little boy. He's in a cabin with his dad. They're hiding, and these guys come to kill his dad. Before they kill his dad, this guy makes his dad roll these dice that are rigged, and they come up Snake Eyes. I guess if he would have rolled better, he would have lived. But he rolled Snake Eyes. He always is going to roll Snake Eyes. The dice are rigged, meaning, 1 and 1. And, they kill his dad. And apparently, our young Snake Eyes takes the name Snake Eyes from that situation. And his entire motivation from there on forward is to find the killer of his dad. All right, so he joins the Yakuza. And because I think the Yakuza say, we'll help you find the killer of your dad if you join us. One day, Mr. Yakuza head guy gives Snake Eyes a gun and says, you got to kill this guy. And that guy is Storm Shadow. And Snake Eyes refuses to kill Storm Shadow. A big fight breaks out. They team up and they run to Japan. And Storm Shadow takes Snake Eyes to his castle. And he has to do 3 challenges. And if he can do the 3 challenges, he'll join the clan. And in the castle, we have Akiko, who's the head of security. And we have Hardmaster, Blind Master, played by this guy in Spartacus. I like him. And Granny Master. Maybe that's supposed to be Soft Master. I don't know. Okay, so that's what's going on there. First challenge I thought was pretty cool. Snake Eyes has to face off against Hardmaster. Hardmaster has a cup of water. Snake Eyes has a cup of water. He's got to get Hardmaster's cup of water from him. And he's got 5 tries to do it. 4 times he gets his ass kicked and he can't do it. But then he remembers, oh, wait, they told me to be humble, be honest, have honor. And it dawns on him to walk up and simply ask in a respectful manner, may I please have your cup of water? And he gets it. I thought that was pretty clever as a challenge. Use your brain. It's not always about fighting. So the movie, I was like, okay, this movie, all right, you got me. It's all downhill from here. Then the movie reveals that Snake Eyes is not a nice guy. He's a double agent. He's still working for the Yakuza, and the whole thing was a plan for him to get into the castle, into the good graces of the family, to steal the family magical stone, which is like an infinity stone that they keep locked away in this vault that can like vaporize people and be a shield and all kinds of things. So there you go. So the Yakuza want Snake Eyes to steal the stone, and then the Yakuza will tell him who killed his dad. All right, and the Baroness also shows up because she wants the stone too and is working with the Yakuza temporarily. All right, so an hour into this movie, finally, Scarlett shows up. And because Akiko has her phone number and just calls her up, and Scarlett's like in an airport bathroom and fights a bunch of guys. And it's really boring. It's not a good fight like Henry Cavill in Fallout. No, it's not that kind of fight. It's a boring fight. So, all right, Snake Eyes meets the Baroness. Yeah. And he agrees to steal the stone. And he does the second challenge. The second challenge, it's just basically he goes in the forest and he just has a vision of his dad. And the Blind Master tells him it's not so much a challenge, it's to show you your weakness. And if you have a weakness, if you still have revenge in your heart or something like that, you're going to fail the third challenge. Here comes the third challenge. Woof. So they make Snake Eyes go down in this pit. It looks just like Indiana Jones. There's like a rope. There's like a, underground temple thing. And sure enough, there's snakes in this pit. Big computer-generated snakes. CGI snakes. They look terrible. The scene is terrible. And apparently, like, the snakes can smell if you've got like a good heart or a bad heart or a heavy heart. And they were about to kill Snake Eyes, and Akiko comes down and saves them. So Snake Eyes does not become a member of the family, and he's sent away. But before he goes away, he does steal the jewel. Steals the jewel. And he gives the jewel to the Yakuza guy, and the Yakuza do hand over his dad's killer. And Snake Eyes has an opportunity to kill his dad's killer. He chooses not to because his dad killer says he's working for Cobra. So Snake Eyes just frees him and doesn't kill him or hurt him in the least bit, even though he killed his dad. Very strange. Yakuza, once he gets the magical stone, he does betray the Baroness. So here's where we are for the final act, or final 20 minutes. Yakuza guy with the magical stone is going to the Arashikage, temple, castle to obliterate it. He's related to the family in some way. He's mad. He's bringing the stone to kill everybody because you can do that. And Baroness goes to the castle, and we have our team up. We have our girls in one group and our guys in another group. So Baroness teams up with Scarlet, who shows up all of a sudden, and they team up with Granny Master. And then we have our Blind Master, Hard Master, and Storm Shadow in the other group, and everybody's fighting. And Snake Eyes, he's like had a change of heart, right? So he didn't kill the guy that killed his dad. And he goes, I got to get that stone back because I stole the stone. I got to go get it back. Anyway, a big fight. Boring fights, car chases, and fights that just are not good whatsoever. And this takes us to Snake Eyes back to the snake pit, the third challenge where he failed. And he's got the bad Yakuza guy there, and he wraps a chain around him and throws him into the pit with Snake Eyes. So now they're back in that snake pit. Here come the big computer snakes. And but this time, Snake Eyes has a good heart. He didn't kill his dad's killer. He's coming back to do a good deed. So the snakes don't kill him, but they kill the bad Yakuza guy. And, the stone is restored. But during the fight, Storm Shadow did get his hands on that stone briefly. And I think he tried to kill the Yakuza guy. And the Arashikage law is you never use the stone to attack, only for defense, Miyagi-san. So because of that, Storm Shadow can never lead the family, says Granny Master. So he's mad, and he runs off and joins Cobra. And Snake Eyes wants to go and find him and bring him back. Scarlet, out of the blue, has this file that she gives Snake Eyes and says, so your dad, what was going on is your dad was a G.I. Joe. So Snake Eyes' father was a member of the G.I. Joe team. And he had some intel that saved a lot of people. And that's why Cobra sent the guys to the woods to kill him. And that's why he was killed. So that's what we learned about Snake Eyes' dad. And at the very end, the Arashikage family gives Snake Eyes his legendary outfit and mask. And Scarlet says, oh, you should come join us. And Snake Eyes drives off with his uniform that we all love. And the credits roll. And I go, oh my God, did I waste 2 hours of my life? So this movie is a complete mess. I don't know what the game plan was here. It's not going to sell toys. I really don't think it's a good vehicle for toys. And it's a lousy martial arts movie. There's nothing new here. It's boring. I could have easily left. It makes these movies look fantastic. I will not be buying this movie. The actors tried. Henry Golding, I have no problem with him in the part, even though, Snake Eyes in the comics is a Caucasian. I don't care at this point. The movie's just so terrible. Samara Weaving, I adore her. I love her. I'm a big fan, whether it's Ready or Not, the Babysitter movies. She's great in everything, and it just broke my heart that she's barely in this, and when she is, she has nothing to do. Nothing to do. I was expecting a decent Scarlet character, and it's just not even there. Again, I feel bad for these actors, but this is a poorly made movie. It looks cheap. The writing is cheap. The music is cheap. It sounds like someone just playing their guitar in their apartment at times. I could have made this soundtrack Paramount, call me. They're not calling me now after this review, but I could have done this soundtrack. So the action, the fighting, it doesn't play with the G.I. Joe mythology. Like these played with the G.I. Joe mythology. This movie butchers the G.I. Joe mythology. There's nothing remotely close to anything Larry Hama has done. And I've heard that he likes this movie, but that blows my mind. I actually kind of like how this movie led into this movie. So they kind of do go together. I like that. This movie, holy crap. I mean, this is going to set the G.I. Joe movie franchise back big time. Wow. Very disappointing. Have you guys seen this movie? Let me know what you think. Are you going to go see this movie? Am I off base? Does somebody out there think this is a good movie? What is good about this movie? Oh, I know this movie is garbage. And you know what? Knowing is half the battle.